Have you ever thought about the hidden challenges we might face in our daily lives as we age? As we celebrate our golden years, our bodies can be more vulnerable to certain health risks. It's important to know that while some might see sudden health events as unpredictable, many have identifiable triggers we can address. These triggers can significantly heighten our risk of health emergencies, often remaining unnoticed until they become serious. In today's video, we'll explore 5 unexpected health triggers that can surprise us after age 70. These are not just random concerns, they are silent challenges that can affect us when we least expect it. From hidden heart conditions to everyday habits that seem harmless, each of these triggers has the potential to impact our well-being if we don't stay vigilant. But here's the silver lining. Once we understand these risks, we can take proactive steps to safeguard our health and enhance our quality of life. Stick with me until the end. Understanding these 5 triggers could lead to a healthier, happier life. By the time we finish, you'll be equipped with valuable insights to help you navigate your health in these beautiful years. Let's begin with the first one: silent heart attacks. One of the most significant health risks for those of us over 70 is a heart attack that occurs without any obvious signs. Unlike the dramatic portrayals we often see on screen, silent heart attacks can come and go without noticeable symptoms. They can be mistaken for everyday issues like indigestion or fatigue, which makes it easy to overlook their seriousness. The good news is that by recognizing the signs, we can take action to protect our hearts. Let me share the story of Richard, a vibrant 74-year-old who loves his morning walks and rounds of golf. Not long ago, he felt unusually tired and experienced some discomfort in his back. He thought it was just a result of a restless night. What Richard didn't realize was that he had suffered a silent heart attack without knowing it. He never experienced the typical chest pain, which led him to believe he was fine. Unfortunately, weeks passed, and he discovered that his heart had incurred significant damage. This story reminds us that silent heart attacks can go unnoticed, so being aware of our bodies is vital. Silent heart attacks occur when blood flow to the heart is interrupted without the usual pain. Symptoms can be subtle: discomfort in the jaw, neck, or upper stomach, along with feelings of dizziness or unusual fatigue. Many people mistake these signs for minor issues, but even without severe pain, we must remember that our heart needs oxygen, and any deprivation can have lasting effects. The real risk emerges when another heart attack occurs. If our heart has already been compromised, our chances of recovery diminish. Many individuals learn of their silent heart attacks only during routine checkups or, tragically, after a collapse. This is why knowledge and awareness are essential. If you ever feel unexplained fatigue or shortness of breath, please reach out to your healthcare provider. Together, we can take charge of our health and embrace the joys of our later years with confidence. If you're feeling discomfort in your upper body that feels unusual, please don't ignore it. Just like the wise words of Nelson Mandela remind us, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A simple electrocardiogram or blood test can uncover hidden heart issues, enabling you to take proactive steps for your health. Remember, prevention is vital, and being aware of warning signs, even when they seem mild, can truly make a difference in your life. A sudden drop in blood pressure when standing may seem trivial, but for those over 70, it can pose serious risks. This condition, known as postural hypotension, can lead to dizziness and fainting. While younger individuals may brush off a brief dizzy spell, seniors face a greater danger with falls, which can result in severe injuries. Take George, for example. At 78, he still enjoys his morning coffee at the local diner. One day, he stood up quickly and felt the room spin. He reached out, but before he knew it, he lost his balance and fell. This accident led to a fractured hip, and what he thought was a routine recovery turned into a challenging journey in the hospital as he fought infections. Falls are a significant health concern for seniors, not just due to immediate injuries, but because they can lead to a decline in overall health. A hip fracture might mean extended immobility, which can weaken the body and increase risks of complications. Sadly, many seniors who experience a major fall struggle to regain their independence, facing hurdles that can be life-altering. So, what causes postural hypotension to be more common as we age? As our bodies mature, they may take longer to adjust blood pressure when moving from sitting to standing. Factors like dehydration, certain medications, or underlying health conditions can increase the risk. Some seniors may feel fine while seated but become lightheaded upon standing. The surprising part is, this can happen unexpectedly, and one fall can trigger a cascade of health issues. If you've ever felt dizzy when standing, it's essential to pay attention. Simple lifestyle changes, like standing up slowly, staying hydrated, and reviewing medications, can help minimize your risk. But above all, awareness is crucial. Recognizing those warning signs early and taking preventive measures can be the key to avoiding a fall that could drastically change your life. If you're finding these insights helpful, please share number 2 in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so and turning on notifications so you never miss our uplifting content. Your support enables us to keep bringing you valuable information and inspiration. Now, let's move on to the next important topic, hidden blood clots, also known as deep vein thrombosis. Many think blood clots are only a concern after significant events like surgery or long hospital stays. However, they can develop quietly in our legs, often without obvious signs. Your support means the world to us, allowing us to keep sharing valuable content that informs and inspires. Now, let's talk about an important health topic, hidden blood clots, known as deep vein thrombosis. Many believe blood clots are only a concern after surgery or during a long hospital stay. However, it's crucial to understand that they can silently develop in our legs, often without any warning signs. Staying active and aware can help us prevent such issues. Remember, small changes like regular movement can make a big difference in our health. Deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, can be a silent threat, striking unexpectedly like a bolt from the blue. Picture Harold, a vibrant 76-year-old who delights in spending sunny afternoons reading on his porch. He considers himself quite active, running errands and tending to his garden. Yet, one day, after a cozy afternoon in his recliner, he notices a little swelling in his calf. It doesn't hurt, just feels a bit puffy, so he brushes it off. Days later, Harold feels short of breath, thinking he might just be catching a cold. What he didn't realize was that the swelling in his leg was a warning sign of a clot forming. Tragically, when he collapses one evening, it's because that clot traveled to his lungs. This is why DVT is often called a silent killer. It can affect even those who lead seemingly active lives, as long periods of sitting, watching TV, driving, or even resting can slow our circulation and lead to clots. Many symptoms can easily go unnoticed: slight swelling, tenderness, or mild cramps in the calf, all of which can feel too insignificant to warrant concern. But if a clot dislodges, it can lead to life-threatening consequences in mere moments. Older adults are particularly vulnerable since circulation tends to slow with age, and other conditions can exacerbate the issue. Medications for blood pressure or cholesterol can also affect clotting, and dehydration, common among seniors, can thicken the blood, increasing the risk of clots. What seems like a minor issue can turn into a serious health threat. The good news? Simple lifestyle changes can make a significant difference. It's vital to stay active. If you find yourself sitting for long periods, take a moment to stand up and stretch every hour. Flex those feet and move your legs. Hydration is key to keeping your blood flowing. Compression socks can also help, and if you notice persistent swelling or warmth in your leg, reach out to your doctor right away. Early detection can transform a potential emergency into routine treatment. Now, let's turn our attention to another hidden danger that often goes unnoticed: undetected infections that can escalate into sepsis. This is a silent but potent risk for those over 70. It's not always something dramatic that threatens our health, but rather a minor infection that quietly evolves into a serious condition. Take Walter, an 81-year-old who values his independence and rarely visits the doctor. One afternoon, he notices he's urinating more frequently and experiences a slight burning sensation. He assumes it's just a part of aging and increases his water intake, thinking it will pass. But days later, he begins to feel fatigued, disoriented, and oddly cold despite the warm weather outside. By the time his family encourages him to seek medical help, the situation has escalated. This emphasizes the importance of listening to our bodies and taking symptoms seriously, no matter how small they may seem. Early intervention can mean the difference between a simple treatment and a critical health crisis. Remember, your health is your wealth. Stay vigilant and proactive. One sunny afternoon, an elderly man notices he's visiting the restroom more often than usual, with a slight burning sensation. Thinking it's just part of aging, he increases his water intake, hoping it will pass. However, over the next few days, he feels increasingly fatigued and a bit confused, feeling cold even on warm days. It takes the gentle encouragement of his family to finally convince him to see a doctor. This is a reminder that sometimes it's essential to listen to our bodies and not dismiss changes as just getting older. Seeking help can lead to timely interventions and better health. At the hospital, Walter faced a daunting challenge. An infection had unexpectedly spread into his bloodstream, and despite the dedicated efforts of the medical team, his condition began to deteriorate rapidly. It's a crucial reminder that infections, even those that seem insignificant like urinary tract infections or minor wounds, can escalate into serious conditions like sepsis, especially as we age. Our immune systems naturally weaken over time, making us more vulnerable to infections. What may start as a simple UTI or a mild cough can quickly transform into a full-body emergency. If bacteria enter the bloodstream, every moment counts. It's vital to recognize that early symptoms of sepsis, fatigue, mild fever, or confusion can easily be mistaken for everyday discomforts. Many seniors might dismiss these signs, not realizing they could be the body's urgent call for help. If ignored, sepsis can lead to dangerously low blood pressure and the shutdown of critical organs. Some cases escalate so swiftly that individuals may not reach medical help in time. So, what's the best course of action? It's essential to take any signs of infection seriously, regardless of how minor they appear. If you notice fever, chills, or unexplained fatigue, it's important to act. If home care isn't yielding improvement, don't hesitate to seek medical assistance immediately. If you or someone you love experiences symptoms like rapid breathing, extreme fatigue, or a sudden drop in blood pressure, get to the hospital without delay. If you find this information helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you never miss out on our inspiring content. Your support means the world to us. Now, let's move on to another important topic: medication mismanagement, which can be one of the most overlooked dangers after age 70. Every day, many seniors face risks in their own homes, such as taking the wrong dose, missing a pill, or mixing medications that shouldn't be combined. These errors can lead to serious health crises, including strokes or even life-threatening internal bleeding. Take Helen, for instance. At 82, she has diligently taken her blood pressure meds for years. One evening, after battling back pain, she took an over-the-counter pain reliever without a second thought. The next morning, she felt dizzy and weak, attributing it to hunger. Later that day, she collapsed. Unfortunately, she was unaware that the pain reliever she had taken interacted dangerously with her blood thinner, leading to internal bleeding that went unnoticed until it was too late. As we age, our bodies metabolize medications differently. Our liver and kidneys may not process drugs as efficiently, which can cause medications to linger in our systems longer, sometimes reaching toxic levels. Medications that are benign in our younger years can have amplified effects as we age. Even common over-the-counter drugs or herbal supplements can have serious interactions, leading to severe health consequences. It's crucial to stay informed and cautious about medication use to ensure a healthier, safer life. An elderly woman dealing with back pain decides to take an over-the-counter pain reliever without a second thought. However, the next morning, she feels unusually lightheaded and weak, mistakenly thinking she just needs to eat. Later that day, she collapses, unaware that the pain reliever interacted dangerously with her blood thinner, leading to unnoticed internal bleeding. This story highlights the importance of being mindful of the medications we take, especially as we age. Our bodies process them differently, and what seems harmless can sometimes have serious consequences. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new medication. As we grow older, our bodies change how they process medications. The liver and kidneys may slow down, which means drugs can linger in our system longer, potentially reaching toxic levels. Medications that were once harmless in our younger years can have intensified effects. Mixing medications, even common over-the-counter drugs or herbal supplements, can lead to severe, sometimes fatal, outcomes. It's crucial to have open conversations with healthcare providers and to stay informed about the medications we take. Together, we can ensure our health and safety as we navigate this beautiful journey of aging. Medications and pain relievers can sometimes feel overwhelming, can't they? I remember a dear friend, Mrs. Nguyen, who had to navigate multiple prescriptions for her heart and diabetes. She discovered that even missing one dose could leave her feeling unwell. But with some organization and a little help from her daughter, she learned to manage her medications effectively, ensuring her health was always a priority. It's essential to be mindful of how medications interact. I recall a story about Mr. Tanaka, who once accidentally took 2 doses of his blood pressure medication because he lost track. Thankfully, he was proactive and had a caring neighbor who noticed his confusion and stepped in. Together, they created a simple schedule that helped him keep track, ensuring he never faced those worrying moments again. Keeping an updated list of medications is a powerful tool in your health arsenal. Just like Mrs. Johnson, who had multiple doctors, she made it a habit to share her medication list with each one. This simple step not only kept her safe from dangerous interactions, but also empowered her to take control of her health journey. Remember, communication is key. Your health is a precious gift, one that deserves careful attention. Even the smallest mistake with medications can have serious consequences. But don't worry, staying informed is your best defense. Awareness can truly be the difference between a health scare and a vibrant life. Let's take a moment to reflect. What small changes can you make today to safeguard your health? It's easy to overlook signs of health changes as we age. I think of Mr. Lee, who dismissed his occasional dizziness, never realizing it was a signal to slow down and check in with his doctor. But once he became aware, he started taking simple actions, like standing up slowly and staying hydrated, transforming his daily routine and feeling more energized. Small adjustments can lead to significant improvements in your well-being. Just like Mrs. Patel, who took the time to double-check her medication dosages and interactions, she found peace of mind knowing she was actively protecting her health. Remember, these little efforts can have a big impact and help you feel your best. The goal of this video is to empower you with knowledge and inspire you to take control of your health. Understanding the risks allows you to make informed decisions, just like how Mrs. Thompson recognized the signs of a silent heart attack and acted quickly. Simple awareness can indeed add years to your life. Prioritizing your health is not only about avoiding dangers, it's about cherishing every moment with those you love and enjoying the activities that bring you joy. Thank you for being part of our community today. We would love to hear your thoughts. What did you learn, and how do you plan to apply it in your life? Your stories inspire us. If you found this video uplifting and helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Your support encourages us to keep creating content that informs and inspires. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video. Let's continue this journey of health and happiness together.